today, a battle out of the AFC between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Another carry for Charbonnet. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. Third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
34-yard line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Throw left side, complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On first down, this is Charbonnet. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
On second down, a run with Charbonnet. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running room.
And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Rolling left, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Here he goes, third and long. It's a screen pass, Charbonnet. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it. With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Julio Herbert's on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Complete Derrick Henry. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on third down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
Mahomes to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. The 30. The 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Chiefs one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll start this drive out first and 10. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short to the 35.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
4th and 1, why not turn it into a battle up front? You think you got the bigger, badder dudes on the line? Well, they just proved it. No thinking, just do it.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Straight ahead with Charbonnet. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Changing it up here, Jackson. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 3rd down, here's Garindo. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
10 at the 23-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Now it's Jackson. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
13.
They'll try the right side with Garindo. The 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
It's Allen on 3rd down. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills get some late points and the lead. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Herbert on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Mahomes. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line.
2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. This one's to Andrews out right. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Completed over the middle. And after making the catch, he is dipped quickly at the 38. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line.
Chiefs. First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the first down, Chiefs.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Gain of 12. First down, Kansas City.
Another throw for Mahomes. And he gets this forward to the 19. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through, and that's going to tie us up just before halftime. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Set to kick off.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's Herbert on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Motioning one of the tight ends. This is Henry on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pass brought in by Jennings. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
It's second down.
I don't need to. 180. 43. 43. Yellow. Where's it?
To the air, Mahomes. He's got the hook up to Adam. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Looking to throw. And snags this one over the middle. It'll be the first and more. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Yellow. 43. 43.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Andrews has it, work in the middle. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. This drive just keeps on moving. After the penalty, resets that marker. They'll run here following the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pass pulled in by Henry. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Yellow.
Third and long for Mahomes. That's caught at the 4. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
I don't need to.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Yellow. 15. Arms up, little lady.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a fourth-quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. There he goes, right sideline. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now trail by just a point in the 4th. Braylon Allen, the touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
17. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Herbert on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Let's go, little lady.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
But more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. Went in there full steam ahead, but ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Flying down the middle with Henry. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Yellow. Hey, 15. Hey, 57.
And motion to tight end left. Looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 6-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
As quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Yellow, yellow. 480.
On second and 10 now, Mahomes. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
9 yards. And it's third down.
Yellow. 480.
He's back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he has this down to the 34. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Putting a receiver in motion. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Chiefs in range for a game-winning score. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw Mahomes. Gets him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. And just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Running right with Herbert. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs at that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Only 1 yard that time, partner, so this is going to bring up 4th down and 5. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This from 35 yards away. Toward that left upright, and no good! It bounces off! And now we'll see if the other sideline can do anything to end it in regulation.
You know, in his mind, he was going to be the one to keep overtime from arriving, Kate. But the uprights, well, those uprights had other ideas.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
180.
Here he is to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
worry.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Alpha, come on. Shut up.
Setting up to pass. Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Lante Taylor has it. And the Chiefs make the interception on the final play of regulation. They've got some serious momentum now as we head to overtime. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those two drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Strong with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground. Here's Gorindo. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Allen on 2nd. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yep, and that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. They'll go right back to Gorindo. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Here's Gorindo again. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Give the 11 Slow man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready. Set up.
Garindo in between the tackles. And good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
The final moments of overtime. If they don't break this tie quickly, it's going to end all squared up. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Lamar off the play fake. It is caught left side. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
McManus on for the extra point. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. And now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime.
Chiefs 17. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
Well, in past years, this game would have been over on that score. But starting this year, their opponents get to respond as we are back underway. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's his turn in overtime. That one's incomplete over the middle. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. So that brings up second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Mahomes trying to get here on second and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down. All right, so far so good, partner. Taking advantage of the change to respond here in overtime. We all know that was reserved only for the playoffs previously, but now an opportunity teams get in regular season games too.
Yeah, I think we both love this because really it keeps teams from blaming a coin flip anymore. Even if some of the anger in the past was justified now you just look in the mirror and know it's all upon you to deliver.
To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll get it up to the 44. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.